When it comes to enticing finicky walleyes to bite, there's nothing that probably works better than live bait. Here I've got a crawler, but you know what? Leeches work, minnows work, it all works. And it works best on what's called a live bait rig, which essentially is any kind of a system where there is a sinker that slips, that ties to a swivel. Then there's a length of line we call a snell between that swivel and a hook. Sometimes the hook floats, a floating jig head, or sometimes it's just a plain hook where you hook your crawler, your leech, or your minnow on and just let it do its natural thing. The real key to live bait rigging is to go slow enough to allow that bait to act as natural as possible. It's real easy to go too fast. Go real slow, let it elevate up in the water column because the fish can only see up. That's how you end up boating more fish. The choices that we have now as walleye fishermen have really changed due to the fact the amount of sinkers that we have choices from. We started out using egg sinkers. These are great where we don't have a lot of weeds or rocks to get hung up on. Egg sinkers are fantastic. As you get into weeds, and sometimes especially in shallow weeds, bullet sinkers like this, the bass fishermen use, fantastic. It cut through the weeds and still allow your bait to get in front of a walleye's nose. Sinkers like this, walking sinkers. These are roach walking sinkers from Northland Fishing Tackle. They're kind of the best of both worlds. They walk along the bottom, they get over debris fairly easy. There's also a little wire at the top of it that opens and closes. You can switch sizes without ever having to retie. Pretty cool. The newest versions are like these rock runners that I have here and I just showed you. That's attached to a quick change clevis that allows you to switch sizes without retying. And it's a solid wire with a lead band around it. Now the more weight it is, the heavier the lead band is going to be, of course. But the neat thing about these rock runners is it allows you to get over debris, or if there's any kind of grass at the bottom, it elevates your bait just a little bit, makes it a little bit easier to get through there. However, the newest and the latest is a thing called a slick stick. And slick sticks are solid stainless steel, quite a bit longer in length. Whatever they touch, do a fantastic job of transmitting that all the way up so you can feel whether you're on wood, rock, weed, whatever you bump into, you're going to know it for sure. Most importantly, that higher length, that actually elevates your bait way above whatever bottom debris there happens to be, and it's amazingly snagless. I'm going to tell you what, you cannot get this thing caught in rocks, wood, what have you. It's amazing, the slick stick sinker style. It's only saying it that's the challenge part. So you know what, no matter where you want to chase walleyes this summer, you've got a sinker that's going to fit that spot, and we wish you the very best of luck enticing walleyes to bite.